Assalamu alaikum Pakistan. This is Anti from Pakistan Strategic Forum. Today, the topic of our discussion is why MRAPs and APCs are not the solution to the problems security forces are facing right now in the area of Baluchistan. Before going to the topic, we request all our followers to please subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. On the behalf of whole PSF, I would like to thank Wajir Rahman for providing us with the statistics. Now let's discuss the topic. First of all, we will discuss the dimensions of both MRAPs and the Toyota Hilux. With the help of these dimensions, we will calculate the mobility of these two vehicles. First of all, height of MRAP is almost 3048 mm, while the Toyota Hilux, which security forces use to patrol those areas, has a height of 1975 mm. Then the length of MRAP is almost 6452 mm and Toyota Hilux is 5260 mm. When comparing the width of these two vehicles, MRAP has a width of 2691 mm while Toyota Hilux is 1760 mm. Moreover, the weight difference between MRAPs and Toyota Hilux is huge. When comparing the turning radius of these two vehicles, MRAP has a turning radius of 1575 mm and Toyota Hilux has 464 mm. By this analysis, we can clearly see that in terms of maneuverability, the Toyota Hilux is better than MRAPs. So, if we want to patrol the area just like Baluchistan, we need mobility as well. Most of the Baluchistan area doesn't have the roads. When you don't have the roads, you need the mobility of the vehicle to move around in those specific areas. In case of MRAPs, the mobility will greatly decrease. Now let's discuss the cost of these two vehicles. The cost of MRAP is somewhere between 500,000 to 1 million US dollars, while Toyota Hilux is somewhere between 22,000 and 69,000 US dollars. So we can clearly see that there is a huge difference between procurement cost of these two vehicles. MRAP is way too costly than Toyota Hilux. Keeping in mind the budget of Pakistan military, it's almost impossible that we can supply MRAPs to whole FC to patrol such a large area. Let's come to the operational cost comparison. MRAP's operational cost is almost 9 times greater than the operational cost of Toyota Hilux. So we can also see here that there's a huge operational cost difference as well between MRAPs and Toyota Hilux. Keep in mind the mobility factor which we discussed earlier. Now let's discuss the difference between right war and wrong war. We have observed that many people are criticizing military's top brass for lack of vision. First of all, they need to understand the difference between right war and wrong war. Pakistan military understands that we have to prepare for the right war with our major enemy, which is of course India. And in case of full-scale war, MRAPs or APCs won't save you in the end of the day. That's why Pakistan armed forces are focused on big ticket purchases which will ensure our survival in the case of full-scale war. There is a huge difference between right war and wrong war. Our enemy wants us to prepare for the wrong war. Many people have asked the question that what will be the solution if we don't procure MRAPs or the APCs. First of all, we need to complete the fencing of Afghan border, which is almost completed, like 95% work is done on the Afghanistan border. And then we have to start working as soon as possible on the Iranian border. As far as now, the work is in progress on the Iran border as well. Problems which Pakistan security forces are facing right now in Baluchistan are because of the Iranian intelligence agencies working in the collaboration with Indian RAW to destabilize Pakistan, thus impacting the CPAC. We have to understand that Iran's IRGC and India's RAW have a collaboration to make sure the destabilization of Baluchistan, thus impacting the CPAC. So, in order to fight this, Pakistan has to fence its border with Iran. Moreover, raise this issue with Iran diplomatically and almost on all platforms. Moreover, Pakistan needs to keep working on the Afghan peace process, which is a deal between Afghan Taliban and US. If this deal gets successful, India will get a major blow in that particular region. Always stay united, have faith in cause, and always remain disciplined. Before ending the video, we would request all our followers to please subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. That would be all. This is Anti signing off. Pakistan Zindabad.